right, you guys. So I'm over here. I gotta find this card here so that I can get onto the bus. Child, because the struggle that I even have to catch the bus. Oh yeah, let me stop by Sephora too on my way. See what they got going on. I totally forgot about them. Know where my mind is at. How the heck could I forget about Sephora for a second? What? But no, anyway, you guys. Where is my Clipper card at? Is that it? Hold on, you guys. So this is what I'm talking about is it's like an electronic payment card that you can use out here to get around, basically. And I'm like, I know I had two of them, as a matter of fact. I just put some money up. There it is. So I was like, I just put some money on there so I could do my thing today. I just wanted to be out and about. Okay. Be out and about and whatever. Okay, I'll leave one in. I got two of them. Okay, honey, yes. Okay, and a natural beauty too, honey. She was a natural beauty, baby. I was here for it all. Honey, it reminds me of when I used to go out and I used to hang out in one part of the city where everybody is just like, very free and, liberal and all that, I may even be a little bit too political using liberal so loosely, but you know what I mean. Like everybody is just like doing their own thing, not tripping. Hello. Not tripping off of anything. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, baby, when I tell you, I used to have a really good time out there. But baby, it was one time I met one of the girls, honey, and I had walked into a place, and that's when I learned about, the disdain that people can have for women. And that was a long, long while ago, honey. But when I tell you, we both found out that evening. And you know what? And it wasn't no love lost either. It really wasn't. It wasn't no love lost at all. It was just like, okay, so that's what's going on. It's like, yeah. And I'm like, but that's not finna, I'm not, like, And it was cool after that. I think it was kind of like, because I was new to the area, and who the hell is, and they always think, like for a long time, when I was younger especially, they would always think that I was trans. They would always think that I was born a male. I was like, I was born a female. It's because of my energy.
That whole area.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, I was born a female. That's my whole thing, Excuse me. Thank you. So, and for a long time after that, I would go through that. People be like, so, and it's like, no, I was born a female. I was born a female. And honey, it used to be like a conversation starter sometimes because of the way I would come through. And my, depending on what I was wearing, because, I was a fashion girl, and depending on what I was wearing, you're like, okay, who is this? I guess she's worthy of us acknowledging today. And I just love it. I love it all, honey. I love it all. Would nobody ever be able to say something like that about me? Hello. Okay. They would never be able to say anything bad about me in that sense. And without putting too much of my family business out there, let's just say that I'm very, very close to the girls and I understand. Okay? So, it'd be like that.